Right, so this one's one of my favorite cuts in long hair. We're going to do some like face framing, really long sort of front layers. I've already taken a bit off the back, so I'm just going to go straight to it. So what we're going to do is section off a bit here at the front, a little triangle like this. We'll do the same on the other side. There you go. And I'm going to bring these guys forward, just slightly forward, but essentially down. You don't elevate at all, just bring it straight down. And you give it about a 45-degree angle cut. Essentially what I tend to do is I find the bit on top of the ear and use that as my starting point. And so the angle will essentially begin here. So this is how we do it. And that is your guide right there. That just kind of follows it through. And then do the same thing on the other side. So find a bit to the ear. That would be my lower limit kind of thing. Angle it 45 degrees. And that is essentially my guide done for these guys. So next bit, we're going to take a very, very thin section because we're going to have to be able to see the guide underneath. It's a very thin section. It's like 4 millimeters or something. And just follow that along. Kind of slightly over direct. I can see the guide underneath, and I'm just going to cut this bit about a millimeter longer. And we do the same on the other side. Yeah, hardly anything. I think the section 6 is a bit short. It's a bit thin. And we'll get to these guys at the front. I want to bring it all the way down in front because that will make it quite short. I don't want it that short for this particular haircut. I want to make sure it still stays kind of down here. That's quite an important thing. Don't bring it all forward unless you want like these layers at the front to be quite short. I just want it to be just rounded at the front slightly, but I don't want it to go too high. In which case, I just do this kind of thing. So comb it to the side and bring it straight down here. That's all it is. Again, half a centimetre. And again, I don't bring these guys forward, but I bring them down to the side. Very important. Slightly forward here on the sides. Very slightly forward. This is the angle essentially from this side. Very slightly forward. And then these guys, I don't bring it forward, but I bring it down, same as the continuation of this line. Do the same thing on the other side. Arms. Okay, these guys slightly forward, not too much, but definitely flat down. Not so much this. These guys kind of get coming down to the sides and straight down. No elevation at all. We can start going further back. Well, at this stage, you definitely don't want to bring it forward. At this stage, these guys in the front have already been done. You just want to make sure the sides go straight down and get put into the outline. Same on the other side. These guys get coming to the side. You see there's nothing to be taken off of this section because that's already been done. That gets cut into the line, like so. And then I'm going to get these guys. That's just more of the same. And the further back you go, the less there will be to cut, because we want to gradually keep the sides heavier. Essentially, all there is to cut here is pretty much this. And this bit, it's just to double check there's nothing sticking out. Shouldn't be much. And in fact, it's hardly anything. There we go. We do a little bit on the other side, and then we should be good to go. So there's yeah, I think it's kind of done. Just double check. There's not much from this layer here. Should be like a tiny bit, and then that should be it. That should be outside really. Yeah, that's hardly anything. Just a little bit. So neaten it up, and that's our cut done. These layers are lovely. When the blow drying is being done, you will see that they just fall straight into shape. Very seamlessly. I'm going to give it a bit of a dry now. Yeah, so essentially very gentle layering at the front, slightly shorter than the back. This hair is synthetic. It's not curling as much as it would on normal hair. But yeah, you can see the a bit longer at the back. Nice little gentle slope at the front. And that is just really nice. It's one of those cuts that are not very. There's not not a lot of commitment on these ones. Just don't want to have a lot of, don't want to lose a lot of length, just want to have a little bit of shape at the front. That is the ticket. And yeah, thanks for watching.